Most people spend their lives trying to stay out of prison. Michael Scofield committed a crime just to get in. With his brother on death row, framed for a murder he didn't commit, Michael's only way out is tattooed across his body. The entire blueprint of Fox River, hidden in plain sight. Let's dive into the Season 1 escape plan. Michael Scofield chose to get locked up. On purpose. His brother Lincoln is on death row at Fox River. The charge is killing Terrence Stedman, the vice president's brother. But Lincoln didn't kill anyone. He was set up, and the system bought it completely. Michael isn't waiting around for an appeal that won't come. He goes back to the Fox River blueprints, the ones he worked on himself, and tattoos the whole thing across his body. Every room, every pipe, every structural weak point buried inside a massive tattoo that just looks like art. Then he robs a bank. Nothing serious, just enough to get sentenced to Fox River specifically. The door shuts behind him, and the plan is already running. Getting out of the building is one thing. The men inside it are a completely different problem. Fox River has a social order, and Michael has to work with it. John Abruzzi runs the prison work detail. He's a mob boss, and the guards mostly leave him alone. Michael needs that crew, because they're the only ones who get into the areas he has to dig through. So he sits down with Abruzzi and offers him the one thing he actually wants: the name of a witness who can destroy his operation on the outside. Abruzzi takes the deal. Then there's T-Bag. Theodore Bagwell is the kind of person who notices things. He figures out something is going on and tells Michael he's part of it now. No ask, no negotiation. Either he's in or he starts talking. Michael has no real answer to that. So now there's a guy in the plan who nobody wanted there and nobody can get rid of. Sucre is easier. He's Michael's cellmate, not dangerous, just wants to get home to his girlfriend. That sounds simple until you realize how far people go when they want something badly enough. Michael is already watching him closely. The group is coming together. The problems are too. Michael isn't the only one fighting for Lincoln. Veronica Donovan, Lincoln's ex and a practicing lawyer, doesn't buy the conviction. She starts digging and finds out the case against Lincoln wasn't just weak, it was built from scratch. Terrence Stedman didn't even die the way the official story says he did. The people behind this aren't small. They sit in offices and boardrooms and have enough reach to bury anything that gets too close to the truth. The deeper Veronica goes, the more she puts herself at risk. Inside Fox River, Michael has a different problem. He needs access to the infirmary, and the person controlling that access is Dr. Sara Tancredi, the prison doctor and the warden's daughter. Michael starts spending time with her, building trust, keeping it calculated, except it stops being calculated. The conversations get real. He actually starts to care about her. That's a problem he didn't budget for. Caring about someone inside a place like Fox River gives other people something to use against you. Michael knows this. He keeps showing up anyway. Lincoln's execution date is fixed. Everything else is starting to get complicated. The root is dug. The alliances are holding, just barely. The execution date isn't weeks away anymore. It's tomorrow. Then everything starts breaking at once. A guard gets suspicious. Part of the tunnel collapses. People inside the group start making moves for themselves, and T-Bag does exactly what everyone expected him to do. Every hour before the breakout, something else goes wrong, and Michael is fixing problems faster than they're appearing. Then there's Sarah. Michael needs the infirmary door unlocked. One door. That's it. He can't ask her directly, so he doesn't. She figures out what he's asking and has to decide what she's going to do about it. Her job says one thing. Everything she feels says another. She leaves the door open. Michael, Lincoln, and a few others go over the walls that night. For a moment, it actually works. The whole thing, the tattoos, the alliances, the months of planning, it holds together long enough to get them out. But not everyone makes it. The group splits apart the second they hit the ground outside. There's no next step waiting for them, no safe place to go. The brothers are out of Fox River, and they're already the most wanted men in the country. They're out, now they're being hunted. Michael didn't get lucky. He had a plan literally drawn on his skin and spent months running it inside a place where everything could go wrong at any moment. It almost collapsed more times than it should have. It worked anyway. Season 1 is really about cost. What it takes to pull someone out of a system that has already decided they're guilty. Michael loses his freedom, puts himself in real danger every day, and ends up developing feelings for someone he was only supposed to use. Sarah wasn't part of the plan. She became the most human part of it. Getting out doesn't solve anything either. The people who set Lincoln up are still out there. still connected to the right people, still capable of making problems disappear. Veronica pulled at enough threads to know the conspiracy goes way beyond one murder charge. None of that changes because Michael and Lincoln cleared a prison wall. Season 2 starts right where this ends and gets bigger fast. New locations, new threats, and a manhunt that doesn't let up. Subscribe if you want that breakdown when it drops. And if this video finally made sense of why people won't stop talking about this show, leave a comment. We actually read them.